Nobody likes to feel stuck, especially when you're making beats. This is something every producer experiences. You could be in a great flow and then out of nowhere, it hits you. You don't know if you should add something, take something out. You want to keep moving, but you just don't know what to do. I've been there plenty of times, so today I'm going to show you some tricks I've picked up to help you keep pushing when you get stuck. This first one is by far the most simple, but it's crazy how much it helps. Let's just say you're making this beat and you're stuck. So watch this, it only takes like 3 seconds. Whether it's MIDI or audio, you're just gonna go into that pattern and pitch it up or down however many semitones you want. So let's say for us, we could go up like 2 semitones. Make sure to go up 2 on the 808 as well. And it's kind of like I'm hearing a different beat. It gives you a new perspective on the music so new ideas can come to you. I do it all the time and it really helps me hear the beat in a different way. Even if it's just one, like let's literally just pitch everything down, 1 semitone, get all the melodies. See how it's refreshing to hear the same beat, just a different version of it? It helps you get out of whatever mindset you're stuck in so you can keep on moving. Now, it's not just about pitch. You can also change the tempo for another perspective. So we can speed this up and see how it feels. Maybe you like that and you want to build on it, or maybe you want to go even slower and see what that sounds like. And that's a whole other version. It's the same beat, but a new perspective, and that brings new ideas to your mind. The next technique is a go-to for me, not just to get unstuck, but to also make my beats much more interesting. Here's how I used it in a recent placement with Tyga. I was drinking on the molly when I had that bitch geeking. Here's the project for the beat. I talked about it a little bit in the last video, but now we're really gonna go in depth about it. So we'll zoom in on this part right here. These are all sounds from my iconic drum kit, my go-to because of its versatility. So that's called contrasting drum patterns. It's my favorite part of the beat. Let's open up a new project and do it from scratch. The goal is to make a new drum section to contrast this main one. The drum sounds you use are key to making this sound good. I only use the iconic drum kit for this because there's a wide variety of sounds to choose from. This is all about contrast and drums with different textures. We got over 80 sounds to choose from in here. I already know I want to use the 808 from the Tyga placement, this guy right here, because it's so unique compared to anything else. So we're going to grab that. I had a snare in the main beat, so we'll grab a clap because it has like a cool panning effect on it. We could bring a different hi-hat into the mix, different open hat as well. And lastly, some perks that have some cool texture. So with even more sounds from Iconic selected, what I'm going to do first is take this 808 pattern and we'll make it unique. And I'm just going to swap out that sound, copy that, paste that into the new 808. And let's just change up the pattern a little bit. Let's add a clap pattern that has some movement to it just to contrast that snare. Copy that, add it to the new hat, go into the piano roll, pitch the whole thing down, add some stereo delay to it, make it sound interesting, randomly change up the pitch of the hi-hats. So I'm going to use that trick that we have from before, see what it sounds like now. I think that's more fitting. Get the open hi-hat in there. And lastly, the percussion with the new texture. You're really just looking to make a completely different pattern than what you had before. Just a quick 8 bars to take a break from the regular beat and keep it interesting for the listener, for the artist, and for yourself. When you need unique sounds that hit hard, Iconic is the kit for you. There's a reason I always use it to work with big artists. If you want to grab it, use code TAKE10. It's my gift for you, just a little discount, link down below. Now that we covered drums, let's see how we could use melodies to avoid getting stuck. For this one, you want to understand the relationship between octave registers and space. So here's a new beat. When I play it, I want you to focus on the octave of the music. So it's kind of in the middle, right? It's not really a low octave or a high octave either. So from here we can figure out how to add more, but you don't want to layer a whole bunch of sounds all in the same area. It's important to spread them out. Let's start with the space in the higher octave and add a piano melody. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe even higher. That's fire. And you hear how free it sounds? There's no other high octave melody playing, so it takes up all the space that it needs. Let's try something with the lower octave as well, still with the piano. Keep it simple like this. Put them all together, no one clashes with anyone because they're all in their own register. You see how much empty space we could fill without making it feel too crowded? So the next time you don't know what to add or take out, just listen to the main octave in the music. You might have some space for a new pattern. For more on making melodies and honestly everything about music production, I have an online class with 100+ course videos all taught by me. It's been running for almost 3 years now. Iconic drum kits included, free for all full access members, plus a ton of my other kits. Link down below. Last trick's gonna be quick. You might already know it, but might as well share for some people who don't. So here's one more beat to work with. Sometimes when you're stuck, all you gotta do is change an octave. Let's do it together. Just take your music, duplicate it over here, and make it unique because you only want the effect to apply to this one, and you could just straight up go down 1200 cents. So if this is at plus 300, minus 1200 would take you to negative 900. Now if you hate math like I do, there's a much easier way to do that. Click into the wrench and right click the C to the right of it, and that will take it down an octave for you. Just like that, you have a whole brand new section to use. If you want to go up an octave, just hit the C to the left up here. Stuff like that, it might sound too harsh. You might want to throw a filter on it, maybe add some reverb just to smooth it out, but you get the idea. Just a quick trick to make variation in your beat super fast. Hope that could help you. That's all the tricks for today. Change the pitch, the tempo, the octave, contrast the drum sounds, and if you're gonna do it right, use the Iconic Drum Kit for the best sounds. Code TAKE10 for a secret discount. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you. It's Chambers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.